Good evening, everyone, on a beautiful night from downtown Los Angeles. And welcome to the NBA on Prime, presented by Wingstop. With a lot of star power on display, Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers taking on Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Young players head-to-head. They've met in the playoffs, and they meet again tonight in Game 2. And good evening, everyone. Kevin Harlan with my two new partners, champions, both of them, from the WNBA, Candace Parker, from the NBA, Dwayne Wade. Are you guys buckled in, ready to go?
Ready.
I am ready.
And I think our young, terrific players are ready, too. We'll start with Luka Doncic, who is coming off, Candace, a 43-point performance opening night a couple nights ago against the Warriors.
And to add to that, 9 assists, 12 rebounds. We all know Luka plays at his own pace. He makes those around him better. But what we have to realize is he is in rare air. He's in rare company. The list of players that average 28, 8, and 8, Luka, and that's it. Luka is a player that is big, tough to stop, and we're in for a treat this season.
Candace, what I loved about what Luka did in Game 1 was his intentionality. He came in the game, yes, he had 43 points, but 26 of those points was in the paint. That was 60% of his offense was in the paint. He understands that he draws a lot of the defense so his teammates can get open shots.
And moments ago, our Allie Clifton caught up with the terrific Luka Doncic.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Luka, certainly not the outcome you guys had on opening night over practice film the last couple of days. What were some of the big takeaways?
Yeah, obviously the physicality was our big takeaway. I think we did a lot of good things in Game 1, so we need to build on those, not the wrong things we did. So we watched a lot of film and went through it during practice.
When it comes to Minnesota, you have had some incredible moments throughout your career. You called that 3-ball in the Western Conference Finals one of your favorite shots. What is it you enjoy most about these matchups?
I mean, it's a very hard team to play. That's what I enjoyed the most. You know, obviously they have Ant. He's an amazing player, very skilled. I love going against him. But they have other guys, you know. Everybody can play out there. Their team is really good, so I'm excited about this game.
Luka,
thank you.
They do have other players, that's for sure. 2 consecutive Western title performances for the Minnesota Timberwolves in the finals, 2 straight years. Hard to do. Led by Anthony Edwards, 41 points for him opening night.
Well, they said Anthony Edwards was questionable with back spasms. Well, if he had back spasms, then please give me back spasms. We understand that Anthony Edwards is an attacker. We know he's athletic. You also know he will put you in one of his commercials. But what he did was he showed his entire game. Yes, he shot 10 threes a game last year. He did the same thing in Game 1, but he mixed his mid-range in, and he also got to the free throw line as well. He showed us the entire bag.
And they are trying to improve their defense, but it's hard to do when you've been in the top 10 the last 2 years.
Yes, top 10 defense, and obviously each of Rudy's 3 seasons, they've been tough on that end, and that's what they have to hang their hat on. They're long, they're athletic, they're physical, and they did just that in the opener.
And they are anchored in the middle by Rudy Gobert, who is standing by with Allie.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Rudy, you've anchored a top 10 defense in 9 of the last 10 seasons, including the last 3 in Minnesota. You said you want DPOY number 5. What does that require of you on a night-to-night basis?
Just setting the tone for my team every night. You know, I want us to be a top defense in this league, and I know that I have to set the tone for the team. You know, every possession and getting better throughout the year for the chance to win a championship.
No LeBron James for the Lakers, but a very familiar competitor, Luka Doncic. What is it going to take to win number 2 here to start this season?
You know, they're hungry for a win. You know, it's a very competitive team, very talented team, so it's a great test for us. You know, we really want to get to a great start this year, so you know, we know that every single night is going to be a challenge.
Rudy, I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Kevin, back over to you.
Gobert and the Timberwolves in the finals of the Western Conference 2 straight years. The Lakers are coming off a 50-win season for the first time in 5 years. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Lakers. This is the NBA on Prime.
There's only one way to find this feeling. When anything's possible. This feeling of the beginning.
Got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick.
Just electrified the crowd.
Fire!
Because in this league,
Meet me outside.
at any moment, we can witness the beginning.
It's a beautiful night in downtown Los Angeles. Welcome to the NBA on Prime, presented by Wingstop. The Minnesota Timberwolves, a 49-win team a season ago, against the Los Angeles Lakers, who won 50 games for the first time in 5 years. And they've got a second-year coach, J.J. Redick, who's got this team ready to go, although they lose opening night to the Warriors here by 10. The Timberwolves on Wednesday beat Portland by 4. And the Timberwolves are led by the terrific young star in the making, Anthony Edwards. Top 10 in scoring, top 10 in most metrics, doing everything now to his game that he wants. The long-range shooting we've seen, now the mid-range game is in his sights. And as I sit next to Candace Parker and Dwayne Wade, let's talk about matchups to watch early in this one. Candace, between the Wolves and the Lakers.
Well, you see the game the way you played it, and I'm looking at that matchup between Gobert and Aiden. Obviously, Gobert finding his way in the offense, understands how to play off of Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels. Aiden finding that connectivity with Reeves and Luka. We'll see about this adjustment in this second game.
I like that, Candace. I'm going to follow your lead. So as a guy who had the ball a lot, the top defender gets the assignment. So I'm going to go with Jaden McDaniels and Luka Doncic. Well, I just talked about Luka. He did a great job of having 60% of his points in the paint. It's going to be on Jaden McDaniels to make sure that he's taking those long step-back shots, going to his left for long threes, and not getting down in the paint, creating offense for his team.
Our officials tonight, the crew chief is James Williams in his 16th year. The referee is Sean Corbin in his 31st. And our umpire, Tyler Ricks. In the replay center, Andy Nagy, Evan Scott, Robert Hussey, and here we go. The Timberwolves won by 4 Wednesday in Portland, shooting almost 50% right across the board. Hit their threes, just under 50% from the field, and they got it first with Edwards working on Vincent for a 3.